How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Friday is finally upon us. Thank goodness. Um, but we're back at it again tonight with a little bit more of Train Sim World 3. Now, I came onto this game earlier on and I noticed that a few more trains have been added to my selection, which is quite nice. So over the course of tonight, we're going to be trying out a few different trains here and there, doing a few routes. And obviously, if you watch previous stream, you know that I'm not a great train driver. I'm still practicing, still learning all that good stuff. But yeah, as you can see, so I have access to a variety of a few more trains now. I'm not really too sure what happened. I think it's just sorted itself out randomly. So obviously during the course of the night, there will be a few more different trains, different routes, etc., etc. Obviously, we'll have to do a little bit of practice and learn how to start some of these. But yeah, it's all good. But I hope you're all doing well anyway. Evening Venom, evening Troll. Hope you're all doing well. But yeah, like I say, it's been a pleasant experience so far. Um, Over the course of the weekend, I will be streaming this game an awful lot. It's been a very busy week, but now that it's Friday, the weekend has started, so it's going to be nothing but Train Sim World 3. Now, I'm not entirely sure what train I should use. The 375 is easy train to drive. Oh, the class 375, yeah. Oh, that's not too bad. Well, we might have a look at that one then and see what's going on. Yeah, I saw a little bit of Construction Simulator as well. Not too bad. I just find with those sorts of games they're a bit short-winded, I think. But we'll try the class 375 and see where we get. Okay, I just got to make sure London Victoria. Okay, so there's a few options, isn't there? I don't want to do any of the depot stuff. Yes. I'm supposed to have started a new job today, and my niece gave me a lift to work, and the company employed my niece instead of me, so now I'm jobless, and she effectively. Oh, damn, that sucks. That sucks. But then I can relate. I can relate. Because I did my mechanics courses through college. I also did my motorcycle maintenance and repair as well. And with my father being a Bentley engineer, I was supposed to go to a job interview, and he took me, and they ended up employing him rather than myself. So I can I can I can sympathise with you on that one. Let's have a look. Screw it, we'll just do this one. Why not? What weather should we choose? Okay, we'll do clear, dynamic weather. Cool, brilliant. Just as well I didn't start it really because I don't. No, that's right. That's right. I mean, jobs are few and far between these days, but I guess you've just got to take what you can. I mean, working in the security industry myself, there's always work. It doesn't matter. That's the joy of being self-employed. So, David Victoria. Well, it is what it is, my friend. Sometimes it's just the turn of the tide. Right now, this is the only issue because I haven't actually practiced with this train, and my practice. Right, so that's door close. On safety systems, wash dash, release doors open. Okay, it's actually quite a nice looking train. I should have done a little bit of training, to be completely honest with you, but you know, it is what it is. So I want them to day running. Just stick them to auto. What's that? Temperature, AC temperature. Load passengers. Okay, wash, hazard lights. Safety systems isolated. Trains override. Okay. I played this one yesterday. Door openers above the door closed. It's just a blanked out button. That's a bit strange. That's the emergency stop button. You need to put the master key on first. Yeah, I thought it was going to be something along the lines of that. Direction switch. See, this is my fault for not actually doing any sort of tutorial. Yeah, no power on yet. Well, there's power now. Safety systems, train stop override, temporary isolation. Oh, that's the door. Power brake, direction switch. I'll put it in neutral. What are we on here? Oh, no, I don't want to put it in emergency. Right. There we go. Bit late, but it is what it is. Hopefully they all open now. We're neutral. I swear I heard the... Ah, okay. Got ya. There we go. STO release, all release, door release. So, is it that one? Definitely seems that way. Right, okay. So, we will turn the power brake off. We will put that into forward. Off we go, hopefully. But I hope you're all doing well anyway. Right, keep an eye on the speed. Keep an eye on the lights. And we're good to go. Choo-choo. I mean, I am surprised that all of the trains suddenly just appeared for me to use, which is quite nice. But it's a very nice train, 100%. Right, what have we got here? We got any lights? So I've got it all set to day running. Aux on. Shoes down. AC temperature. Signal. Notice board. So I want to put that on. No, I didn't, Eugene. No, I didn't. I thought I would just dig around for a little bit more information before I decided to actually commit to that, you know? Oh, damn, Munchies. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. It's a nice little train, though. A little bit more up to date than the last one that I was driving. But yeah, man, I wish you a speedy recovery. I mean, I guess it kind of gives you the excuse to play some more train sim now. I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it, Troll? I mean, thankfully, in my line of work, I get them done regularly for free anyway, so it doesn't really concern me. But surprisingly, like I say, in my line of work, where my sole job is to basically come into contact with people, I haven't caught it once yet. And touch wood, it stays that way. But I appreciate you all coming in anyway. I've been itching to get on this, as you can imagine. Oh my god. Right, I absolutely messed that up. Absolutely messed that up. Reading the chat. Oh dear. First mistake of many to come today. Yeah, I can assure you that much. Yeah, it's a bit late now. It's all good. It's all good. Day running. That's on auto. Oh yeah. Master key in. Put that into neutral. Tool release. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, what a power brake. I suppose I better have it on at least one. To be stationary. Load passengers. Amazing stuff. Right. Yeah, I see you looking at me. Yeah, keep your beady eyes to yourself. Keep it tidy. Yeah, well, it says load passengers. There we go. Right. I want to put that to forward. And then we want to put the brake off. Let's get it up to speed. You'd like the Ice One scenario icebreaker, they make you full throttle it for most of the whole route. Oh, well, like I say, I might have to have a look at that. See how far I get. Take 2 and action. Absolutely. Contact signaler. See, that's the beauty about this game, is that it offers so much, doesn't it? You know, you don't realise until you have a proper look around. It's all good, Troll. It's all good. If I fail, I fail, don't I? But I've noticed that these destinations, they creep up on you so fast. You just got to pay attention, don't you? Start slowing down a bit now. Yeah, it does definitely feel that way, Munchies, 100%. Oh, don't press the emergency brake, for goodness sake. Oh, I should have turned it off. Never mind, eh? Never mind. Oh, it needs to be off, doesn't it? Rule of thumb, be doing about 30 miles an hour when you reach the beginning of the platform. Okay. I will take that on board. Oh, I really don't like this. Oh, okay. That's a bit strange, but it's alright. I mean, I did brake a bit prematurely, but, you know, it's one of those things, I suppose. Just getting used to it. How's it going, BG? Do I recommend buying this game on console? I mean, so far, I've been enjoying it. Obviously, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but I mean, overall, it's a pretty enjoyable experience. It'd all really come down to the fact of if you enjoy trains, you know, because essentially that is all you're doing is driving different types of trains. And obviously keep in mind as well the prices of the DLCs, they can be quite steep. You know, so you just got to think of it as like a complete package, you know. But it's definitely enjoyable. You know, I mean, I always find games like this, when you watch videos and when you listen to people's, you know, reviews, opinions and that kind of stuff, you're still left undecided, and it's one of those games which really you'll have to buy for yourself just to find out whether you will enjoy it or not. That's all it comes down to. I found that with a lot of games actually. Sometimes it's just better just to take the plunge, and you may surprise yourself. But bearing in mind, I haven't actually seen gameplay for the console side of it, so I'm not entirely sure visually what it looks like on console. Oh, I like this train because I didn't realise I can actually apply the brakes by going down gears almost into like a reverse, which is pretty nice. So I don't have to stop at well, I mean, I don't think that was too bad, do you? Yeah, I mean, I feel kind of bad in saying this, and obviously anybody that still plays on, you know, the older generation of consoles, but I feel that gaming now is kind of being held back by companies still making games for the older gen consoles. I just feel that we're not going to be getting the full potential of this new hardware if developers continue to make games for, you know, older generations. Now, I know that everybody can't afford a new generation console or a PC, understandably, but it definitely holds back the potential anyway. Yeah, exactly, Troll, and I appreciate that, Eugene. I'm slowly getting there. Now that I know I ain't got to look down at the brake, you know, it's pretty cool. Listen to that sound, though. Pretty cool. You know, I mean, for this game, it surprises me more and more and more every time I play it. You know, I mean, I can understand why people enjoy these style of games, simulation anyway. It's been 2 years now, time to move on. Grieving period is over. What is that in regards to the consoles, Munchies? Oh, didn't even realise. I mean, when when obviously like PS5s and Xbox Series X's come into, you know, they become a little bit more mainstream, then I guess we won't be seeing this problem. But unfortunately, as it stands, you know, there's not an awful lot that anyone can really do about it. You just got to try your luck, really. How's it going, Stevie? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. You know, I mean, it is sad to say, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's part of the times. You know, you play. You know, it's just like with iPhone and stuff, isn't it? You know, you eventually they stop updating them to kind of force people to, you know, buy into the next product, and unfortunately, that's just the way of the times. You know, if you don't like that, you know, the way that is, then just don't buy one. Full stop, and just go do something else. Because essentially, that's all it boils down to. Yeah, I mean, Troll, like a career sort of like progression system, maybe like a, you know, like an actual thing where you earn money and stuff like that. You know, that would be pretty cool. But I guess it's just down to perspective, isn't it? I'm sure there's lots of different features that a lot of people would really like to, you know, really like to for games to include. But I find that that's the case with any game you really play. You know, I find it more so because I like my survival genres. I find that with those styles of games, there's always something, you know, that needs to be added or could have been added to make the game better. I think, you know, the more we express those ideas, the more they listen, and you know, eventually, sometimes we do get the things that we want. Oh, okay, Troll. Okay. I can't recommend Xbox Cloud Gaming. Yeah, I'm getting there, Venom. I'm getting there. And I'm glad to hear that you're doing alright, Stevie. Friday is finally upon us. Thank you for recommending this train, Venom. I'm actually really enjoying using it. It's a little bit more simpler for my taste. It's a shame the view's blocked by all these trees. Right, let's slow it down. I suppose so. I mean, for productivity, for a game like this, it wouldn't be so bad if they did add like some form of progression system. You know, like it actually counts or adds towards something. Maybe being able to drive specific routes to earn money to be able to purchase different routes and different trains instead of, you know, obviously everybody having to buy them with real currency. You know, so adding like a way for you to access these things if you don't have the finances, you know, to actually buy them. So in a way, giving the player a chance to experience the fun of this game, without actually having to pay for, you know, for it with real money. I think given an option like that in a game would be extremely beneficial, because obviously a lot of people are tied to, you know, sticking to similar routes all the time because financially they just can't justify it, which is completely fair. But yeah, having an in-game option to be able to buy these trains and buy these routes without having to actually fork out real money for it, you know, I think would be pretty good. No, I don't understand that either, Venom. But yeah, I mean, in the future, I would, like I said, I would really like to see them add a feature like that, you know, where you can buy the routes with in-game currency. It would make sense as well to maybe play a level 2, you know, where you got to reach certain levels in order to be able to unlock different routes or be able to drive different trains. Almost like a licensed sort of class system, you know, and your XP and an XP level contributes to you being able to do that. It would definitely add more of a content filler to this game, that's for sure. Progression and working towards something and feel a little bit more rewarding, you know. Because all I see that player level as is a bit of a statistic, you know. Being rewarded for obviously completing tasks along the way, you know, driving within the speed limits, etc. But it actually not contributing towards anything, you know. It seems like a bit of a wasted space, if I'm honest. Yeah, exactly, Troll. It would give the player level a purpose, 100%. But for me, I mean, the biggest concern that I have when it comes to these types of games is that you can only create the same style and transfer the same routes across so many times before people actually like stop purchasing these games based on that factor, you know. I mean, essentially from, you know, from Train Sim World 2 to 3, they have improved things an awful lot, but at the same time, it's essentially the same game, it's just a bit more polished up, isn't it? Because you're still driving the same routes, you're still driving the same trains, they probably just look and sound a little bit better, that's all. But of course, that is all subjective, isn't it? You know, I'm sure that a lot of people will have various different opinions based on what I've just said. But that's fine. But to be fair, Troll, this game does have its fair share of glitches as well. Yeah, exactly, Munchies, exactly. That's the problem. It's just a transfer over, but unfortunately, when they do stuff like that, all like you said, all the technical issues also come with it. At the end of the day, it's still a it's still they're still fantastic games. If you like I say, if you can put the sort of the little small technical issues to a side, then by all means, you'll really enjoy these games. But I can understand on the other foot, if somebody is a purist when it comes to trains in the real world and train simulation, and they run into an issue that really shouldn't happen. I can understand their frustration if it's something that they consistently play all the time. But like I say, it's not only this game, simulation games in general. It all comes down to your expectations. I mean, there's one way we could look at it is that, you know, for the cost and for what we actually get in comparison to some of the other trains, titles, simulation titles that we have out there, this by far is the best. So, we've got to put these little niggles behind us for a little while, haven't we? Until obviously they become so game breaking that you can't do anything. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that train passing was pretty cool. Yeah, Japanese routes would be pretty cool. I'm from the UK, man. I mean, to be fair, through my experience with playing this game so far, in comparison to some of you guys that have obviously played these games a lot longer than me, like what's wrong and what isn't. And to be fair, like I say, I haven't got the experience behind me enough yet to actually notice anything remotely wrong. So, I mean, from my experience so far, like I say, I can't really comment on that. Oh, nice one. I go to Wales quite a lot actually well, I say quite a lot. It's every year mainly to go and work the Green Man Festival. Instead of fixing the abstract sprinter from crashing into buildings, we got one and wearing back. Ah, well, welcome, man. Welcome. Playing on PC, you may not see a lot. Yeah, I mean, this game runs absolutely fantastic on the PC. Absolutely fantastic, and it looks incredible as well. Oh, trek and treat with the Trek Pass Tours. Plan your first hiking adventure at Barstow's Weather Station. Call that number, guys. Probably never got the video memory exceeded crash to dashboard. No, I can't say I've ever had that. You imagine if somebody picked up on the other end. Oh, that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Just ring up. Hi, I saw your ad whilst watching someone playing Train Sim. I don't know about that. What they should have done is give me some voice, some lines for Bus Sim. That would have been I would have made that a little bit more entertaining for you. I'm getting there slowly. They had a contest to put somebody in as AI stock in the Pringles machines. Here's my ticket and here's my picture of my cat. Oh dear. To be fair, I have to give credit where credit is due, but Pringles are the only crisp company that I know of that don't sell you bags of air. Oh, there we go. Do you know what? I was actually enjoying that much. I didn't even realise that I'd come to an end. Well, that's pretty cool. Right, we will continue. Main menu. Right. Well, I actually enjoyed that. Actually enjoyed that train. Timetable. So we will probably go back to using that train. Yeah, pretty impressed with that. Considering my last stream, my last attempt didn't really go too well, did it? But you know, it's all gravy. Right, let's have a look. Because now I want a slightly longer. Oh, nice. Didn't realise I got a gold medal. Pretty impressed with myself for that, actually. I was quite surprised with the stopping distances, to be fair. Sure, let's do that. Well, what's the weather options? Foggy, heavy clouds, lightning storms, light rain. A rainstorm. Let's get started with that. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. But I appreciate you all coming in anyway. Spend your Friday evenings here. Like I say, you know, I will be covering this game an awful lot. Right, let's set them to day running. Daylights are auto, that's cool. As the key is on, I will put that in neutral. Do it with some snow. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, but the option for snow just wasn't there for some reason. I think that's everything that I need to do. Door close, interior lock. You can see the flashes of lightning out there. I think I'm just going to put the tail lights on. Stick that to night running. Cab light top left next to yellow panel. Oh, we're going now anyway. Yeah, I probably do need to change the month Venom. Next route I'll have a look. Pay attention to the speed. Oh dear. I tell you what, because I've just completely messed that up, I'm going to go back to the main menu and actually have a look at the snow. Right, to the trains. Timetable. Fine, we'll do that one. have a look at December. Custom. Now it's just trying to figure out when we're likely to get snow. It's actually amazing. I like how it comes off the side of the train. Also that cloud of snow you get. December will give you snow. Yeah, I just went on to December. It's saying summer. Summer cloudy, summer fog, summer rain. Oh, here we go. Winter fog. Winter snow, winter blizzard. Let's have a look at the winter blizzard. See what that's all about. Get started. Now this is going to be interesting to see. Right, okay. Let's put the key on. Put that into neutral. The cab light on. I suppose I better put it to night running. Oh my god, look at that windscreen. Oh wow, that's cool. Let's set it to a nice 23%. Alright, let's check the outside a minute. Oh wow. We'll get back a bit more into that, looking at that in a minute. That's crazy. That is crazy. I can't wait until I get the train actually moving, so that we can actually see it in its full glory. Yeah, we'll get the train moving, and then I wonder if the snow right, we want that off. Why is it putting... That was a bit strange. Yeah. Well, we don't want the AC temperature on, do we? Full heat. Let's have it on 40%. Alright, let's get this... Why is the power... Why does it keep putting it into position 4? Right, let's have a gradual build up. How's it going, old crank man? Welcome to the stream, mate. Yeah, it definitely seems that way. I mean, how amazing does that look? Whoa. That is pretty impressive. What do you want me to do, old crankman? Derail? I mean, that would be cool if that was a feature. You know, I think a lot of people would be doing that deliberately just to make some videos. I wonder if stopping distances are a thing as well. Like, in a condition like this, so in the real world, I would imagine that it would have some form of effect. Yeah, I suppose just the lockup, you know, it'd be pretty bad, I would imagine. It's just a gradual thing, which you would expect being in snow anyway, wouldn't you? Very incredible though. But what are you all up to anyway? Got any decent plans for the weekend? Will we welcome in a new addition to the house tomorrow? Got ourselves a little kitten. Oh boy. But I want to say something. I appreciate each and every one of you that have actually encouraged me to play this, and the support that you've shown whilst I've been playing it too. I can assure you that it's made the whole experience 100 times better for me, because this is not something that I anticipated playing. Oh dear, it's not going to give me it, is it? There we go. I'm going to miss this. I know I am. Damn it. Oh, there's still plenty of room. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I'm going to sleep well too. As long as one of the cars touching the strip. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I do too. Blame the snow for that. Well, there's got to be some slack, ain't there, you know? Arc at that sound. And the actual, like, little sparks off of the tracks as well. Nice little feature. Nice little touch. It's the little things, isn't it? Oh, I suppose you could... It's pretty amazing. You know, this is what I mean. Like, you get a company, a developer that actually is passionate about the things which they do. You know, it's surprising what they can achieve. Yeah, no worries, Munchies. Do you know what, Eugene? I haven't actually looked. But now that you've said it, I will definitely look into that. I couldn't imagine there be any sort of like major mods, maybe a few like custom liveries perhaps. Like a glove. I looked for the mods the other day and nothing, but not to say there's some now. Well, I mean, I'll definitely have a look either way. I mean, you know, it's quite surprising sometimes. There we go. But I have closed the passenger doors. There we go. It's a bit weird. Maybe if you kind of do it before like the game has registered that last thing, it can confuse it. Certainly seems that way anyway. Just say the snow effect is probably the best feature in the game. It's definitely a nice addition, isn't it? The good thing is as well, especially when it comes to rain too, it can really sort of immerse you into the game. It definitely makes the game pop, you know. But absolutely, it's a fantastic game. Anybody that's even thinking about buying it, you know, if you've got a slight, you know, passion or enthusiasm towards trains, and you know, or you're just not too sure, um, this is coming from somebody that very rarely touches these styles of games, and for me to be able to actually come into it, in comparison to obviously Train Sim World 2, My experience with that game was far worse than what it is with this. And I think that's just down to the training center as well. Yeah, they've done a good job with that. At least it's a little bit more accessible for you know, just the casual user. But what would you guys like to see added to this game? What do you reckon that they could improve upon? You know, what would you like to see for the longevity of this? You know, DLCs, more trains, complete overhaul of all the existing routes which are available? Yeah, that sounds pretty good, Eugene, actually, yeah. Multiplayer, one drives, one conductor. You know, almost as if, you know, like what they did, I don't want to compare it to Bus Sim, but, you know, like where one person drives and then the other person checks the tickets. You know, that kind of style. Yeah, I mean, overall, putting the things that obviously need to be corrected and polished up aside, you know, the one thing that you would want to see more than anything come to a title like this. Yeah, to be fair, Munchies, I did not like Flight Sim. I found it very, very you know, very basic for what it is. Now, I understand that you can fly different planes and the controls are quite technical, etc. But once you're actually in the sky and you're looking down, yeah, the views are nice, but excuse me, it just didn't do it for me. It felt like I was going across like Google Maps in 3D, but in high res, flying a plane. It's essentially the feeling that it gave me, anyway. Not to say that it's a bad game, but yes, the paywalls are a massive problem with titles like that. And it comes back to what I was saying. There are very few games these days that actually give you the opportunity to earn the in-game DLC through unlocking through a progression system. So it's giving, you know, the player more of an opportunity to actually experience this DLC without having to fork out real money for it. Considering those games anyway are extortionately priced, I find, when it comes to, you know, what you actually get. You know, at least with Train Sim, you're actually getting an experience of going through the stations, which we all commonly know, you know, and be able to experience driving through these stations from like our hometowns or anything like that with the trains that we like to use, our favorite trains. You know, it's just, it definitely adds to the whole, you know, the immersive side of it. It definitely captures the essence of what this game is truly about. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Munchies. Yeah, I got it through the Games Pass as well. Um, and to be honest with you, I'm kind of glad that I didn't buy a flight rig, because more or less to the point, even though it looks nice, it's still pretty basic for what it is. You know, if you're into that, then fair enough. You know, I'm not trying to take that away from anybody, but it's just not really something which I can find interest in, simply because it's not really sort of like, how would I put it? There's no real sort of objective for me, progression. It's just basically taking off and landing. Those are the two really fundamental key parts of that game. Yeah, absolutely, Troll. Absolutely. You know, it will save you a lot of money in the long run. I just feel that maybe they could add like a larger variety of games, rather than, you know, the conventional games which we all typically see. It has its pros and its cons, you know, just like everything else. Well, I mean, that's the beauty about it, isn't it, Munchies? You know, you wouldn't. Yeah, it's never ruled out, but at the same time, you know, it still would be nice to have it all transition across. Having Games Pass has let me play games I wouldn't usually play. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely allowed me to do that. It's definitely sort of made me play and try games which I wouldn't necessarily pay, you know, the retail for. You know, I mean, it's like Forza Horizon 5. You know, I mean, I enjoyed the Crew 2, and I enjoyed the vehicles and stuff that it had to offer, but at the same time, I wanted to play Forza because of the open world and how beautiful it was, etc. But then when it actually came down to the controls and the accessibility options it gave for somebody that was using a wheel, it felt very arcadey. Now I know that's not trying to like be a fully fledged sim, but I mean, if your whole game is surrounded by driving cars, at least have a few more, you know, options on the list to kind of make that experience a little bit more immersive, a little bit more enjoyable. Not too sure how all this snow has got in the tunnel though, but the wind maybe. But I guess it's quite a lengthy tunnel. That was cool. Yeah, it seems to be a common thing, that four being more popular than five. You know, I mean, there was a lot of games, a lot of racing games which I wanted to try. The problem is that they all come out in such poor states that, you know, it's really disheartening. It makes you realise, you know, what the industry is really like these days. And things like things like SnowRunner now. They're all trying different things and taking different directions. But the problem is what makes those games so great? They're actually taking away from the sort of like the veteran player, the people that actually enjoy the game for what it was. Now it's trying to be like Farm Sim, I mean, it just doesn't really make an awful lot of sense, in my opinion. But I have to say, the snow, the sound effects of this game is absolutely fantastic. It's gorgeous. Yeah, it is a bit spooky, isn't it? Even with the windscreen wiper making that sound too. New season dropping soon. Just got a 26 gig update 2 days ago. They're getting ready. Yeah. I mean, you've got to kind of respect some developers because fair enough, they are trying new things and taking things to a whole new level, but sometimes it's not necessary. I'll use GTA 5 actually for a prime example of that. Back in the day, GTA 5 was a fun, great game to play online anyway. But the moment they started adding things like flying bikes and flying cars and weird and wacky things, it just lost its touch, I think. But this has been a really nice route. Really nice route. With the snow as well, it's definitely adding to it. 100%. Right. Right on the money. Nice one, man. Nice one. That's the thing. All of my routes mainly will probably end up being in either thunderstorms or snow.
But there we are. I mean, we didn't do too bad with that. You know, I think I messed up on one of the stops, but definitely room for improvement anyway. A silver, it's not bad. Could have been a lot worse, 100%. Right, let's go back to the main menu. Let's see what we got. Now, I am actually going to look at possibly using another train. I do want to get some of these, like I say, I do want to get some of these scenarios done, but I just don't think I'm quite up to the task yet. I am going to go through a lot of the other training modules off stream, or in fact, you know, if you want to see me do it on stream, I'm more than happy to. But I feel that there's a little less pressure doing it off stream, and at least then I can take my time and come back and, you know, and get the ball rolling. Because I'm sure all of us have been, you know, through this training center, and I'm sure you don't want to see it again. But let's have a little vote. What train do you think I should try next? Now, bearing in mind, I have next to no training on any of these trains, bar like 2 or 3. The Ice 3 401 or the 403 is a pretty fast train. So do you reckon I should try the 403? Okay, 401 or 403. I'll go for the 403. Right, now you said, Munchies, that there was a route which basically gives you just a straight line. I mean, that's pretty straight, isn't it? Agreed, but do the PXB training first. Icebreaker scenario. Okay. So the 403. I don't think I have. Speed test. Okay, so it's fat. Oh, the 401 I need, do I? Oh, there we go. Icebreaker. Got it. This should be definitely interesting. Haven't driven this train before, though. That's the problem. Good morning. Today we'll perform a speed test. Blah, blah, blah. The new route consists of direct run from... Right. Oh, it teaches you anyway. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Oh, come on. We'll set them on bright. Set the master and instrument lights on. Use the train's brakes. Oh, what is it doing now? Stick that into forward. Off-stream defo props training. Why won't it? There we go. Put. And we're rolling. Oh, damn. I mean, you've got to admit that's pretty impressive. Just give it full whack. If you were using PZB, it would stop itself at the other end, but that's for another day. Fair enough. Oh wow, the speed just keeps on climbing. I'm going to completely ignore all the speed caps. I'm just going to keep it full throttle and just leave it there. "300 kilometers an hour. "300 kilometers an hour. So we're looking at around about, I don't know, about 180, maybe 185-ish, I would say, miles an hour. Through the window. I mean, we're definitely travelling at some speed there, aren't we? Oh, how cool is that with all the lights on? Absolutely crazy. I mean, you wouldn't want to be a seagull or a pigeon, would you? Oh, look at that. What a view. It's a shame we're doing, you know, nearly 240 kilometers an hour to appreciate it, but you know. Oh yeah, Benham, it would be catastrophic, wouldn't it? You can just imagine old Brenda sat at the old train station, you know, eating her fish and chips, and then you just fly past. Fish and chips, dentures, the lot, just straight out. I mean, the sense of speed is incredible. I mean, you imagine the maintenance required, not only for the train itself, but for the rail too. To drive at these speeds anyway. I think like the average helicopter can fly at like just below like, I think it's about 150, 160 miles an hour. So even if there was like a bird in the sky trying to record this train in action, it would struggle to keep up. Madness. Imagine just slamming on the emergency brake. The train's going that fast, even the stream's struggling to keep up with it. Crazy. Oh, they're definitely not messing about, are they, Venom? I was going to say 291. Slowly creeping. 3:05. Gosh, she's getting there, isn't she? With 320 kilometers an hour. Oh no, Munchies, I am not stopping. I am not stopping, I'm just going straight through it. Nah, I'll slow it down. Or at least try to anyway. This is absolutely incredible. Feels like a bit of a wasted opportunity. I should have got my washing line out. Sit up the top with a kite. Pretty pointless. Contact the signaller and tell them that I'm not stopping. But I am glad about one thing. This route isn't over in like 5 minutes. You know, like most of the other games that you play that give you the luxury of being able to just go flat out, you always seem to run out of real estate. And it's nice that this gives you a full option to actually see and appreciate it for what it really is. Well, I'm definitely glad that they included it, Munchies. I don't even know what the brake... Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't know what the other option is for the... Oh, it's because I've got it set to emergency. As we've like been going all that way. Right, what are we on here? Button next to the brake. Oh boy, here we go. Oh dear. Press the white or black button on the right. That brake is correct. You have broken the I'm not surprised. Generally I'm not surprised. So, is that it? Have we officially broken the train? Oh, cool. Now we're going backwards. Oh, this is bad, isn't it? What have I done? What have I done, eh? White one. Yeah, plot twist. Well, I don't know what to say, folks. Oh. She lives. There we are. She lives. We're back on it. Oh, yeah, Fabian. What are you doing, man? We're back in action, baby. You don't want to go promoting me. Right, so that's the brake, and that's the throttle. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, you know, them being close together. Oh, for goodness sake, right. Let's bring the throttle down. And we'll release it. Pull that back to 0. Amazing stuff. Chugga, 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 chugga. Oh, we got wipers going though. I think the horn sounds better on the inside than what it does on the outside. All these buttons, man. Indicators? Why would you... Yeah, I'm not even going to ask. Magnetic brake test. Wiper mode. Off. wake the countryside up a bit. Ah, okay, Munchies. The use of surface streets. Oh, I don't know about that, troll. Don't know about that at all. I mean, I think despite the one hiccup, it's not been too bad. How's it going, Observador? Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're doing well. That's for you, Observador. I mean, everything else is a 10 out of 10, but the pattern on the seat, questionable. Reminds me of like the conventional like bus seats you get, you know. You smack them once and like 20 years of dust just falls out of it. That's better. Oh crap. What's that, like a pee hole? We call them love puffs, Munchies. What you want to do is you want to fart, right, and then go, "Cool, don't that smell like roses?" You just get everybody going. Essentially a ghost ship, if you think about it. Not a bad looking train. Tickets, please. I just scroll on the mouse. Has anybody seen the driver? Hello? Whoa, bright light. Oh, I was enjoying that. Yeah, apparently it has got Wi-Fi as well. It's always a bonus. I hope it's free. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Any emergency stuff here? It's just permanently locked. Let's take the driver's position. I blame Fabian for that, Munchies. Oh, what? The driver's ill? Oh, shame. It's a shame we can't get bug fixes as fast as this train, eh? Do you know what? In actual regards to tourist bus, yeah, there has been a few rumours circulating regarding when that update is gonna arrive. And the recent story which I have heard is that they're currently working on bringing Tourist Bus up to speed using the Unreal Engine 5
and then the update for it will follow shortly after that. Now obviously don't take that as gospel, but that is a big sort of rumour that's circulating at the moment. Whether it's true or not, probably not. But the thing is, what a lot of people don't actually realise is that they aren't betas, they aren't early access titles. They're sold as fully fledged, done deal titles. So in theory, they don't actually have to update them if they don't want to. They don't have to by any means whatsoever. Like I said, if they were in like the early access beta phase, then they would have to update it. But because they're not, they don't actually have to update the game if they don't want to, and that's where the general attitude comes from, sadly. Same thing goes for On the Road as well. Those two games, because they're sold as fully fledged titles, they don't have to update them if they don't want to, which is a shame. Yeah, no worries, Troll. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. Hope to see you next time. It's been a pleasure. Oh man, this is a bit crazy, isn't it? Well, there's no chance of me. There's no chance of me stopping there. Too busy reading the chat. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to release the brake, don't I? Versus forward. There we go. In Sony, have to do a final version. Sony doesn't allow previous access, that kind of thing. Well, in hindsight, Observador, to the current situation, from all of the games which they seem to be churning out at the moment, the sort of general consensus is that as much as we enjoy playing these games, you're probably better off just moving on to something else. Told me to do something up there.
But no, I haven't, Munchies. I haven't turned that on. I just did what it told me to do. See, I have thought about making another tourist bus video. The problem is that there's only so much stuff that you can actually talk about, and I've just come to the general idea that there's bigger and better things to kind of focus my time on, because I already know what's going to happen with this game. Whether as anybody chooses to follow and believe me or not, you know, it's the proof is in the pudding. You know, I don't think we need any more evidence to suggest the direction of which these games have gone. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. What do I think of Train Sim World 3? To be fair, when I first started playing it, I wasn't too keen on the idea. And that was just simply down to the lack of knowledge, especially getting myself into a few situations. But obviously, with you guys being here and supporting the idea, supporting me playing it, it's definitely made the experience 1,000 times better, which in turn has made me appreciate the game just a little bit more. But yeah, I think that it's a fantastic game. They've done a very good job with you know, the immersion, the simulation side of things, the sound of the trains, you know, the visuals as well. Absolutely fantastic. You know, maybe there could be a few optimization things done, maybe a little bit of a polish up here and there, but I mean, overall it's a really enjoyable game. But yeah, Munchies, I think the problem is that a lot of people, they were expecting Fernbus to come to consoles. Now it is coming to consoles. There's no definite release date for it. They've sugar-coated it with, oh, it's going to be with the Unreal 5 engine, when in actual fact it's not. It's just going to use certain features of the Unreal 5 engine, so we're not going to get a fully fledged Unreal 5 experience. And if anybody's expecting that, then I'd look away now. The thing is, if that was to be true, and they could quite easily bring Fernbus and Tourist Bus up to Unreal Engine 5, why haven't they said that about On the Road? Now, I know two different developers, and I've been pulled up upon that a lot of times, and I'm very aware that Aerosoft publish TML games, and Aerosoft also create their own simulation games. I'm fully aware of that. You know, it's just, if you put your name on a brand, on a title, you have to accept some form of responsibility for it. You can't just shoot people down when they ask you a question, but because you don't have the guts, the courage to actually address the player base in a formal manner. You know, it makes you wonder what they're actually doing. But either way, the problem is that they are so good at sugarcoating absolutely everything that they publish, that people are so blinded to the fact that we've all been screwed over multiple times. You know, how often and how much, you know, patience and slack can we actually give these publishers, developers, that consistently produce half-baked games that rarely see updates. I just don't understand why anybody in their right mind would even consider purchasing any more of their games based on the experience that we've all had with the publisher and the developer so far. A lot of people don't agree with the way that I say, the things that I say. They don't agree with, the comments that I make regarding these publishers, regarding these developers. But at the end of the day, plain and simple, if you don't like it, go watch somebody else. Do you know what I mean? Like my sole purpose is to educate people on these matters, rather than churning into the sugarcoating that TML and Aerosoft are quite known for doing. I'm not going to do that to the people that watch my channel. I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm going to give you my verdict, my review, my opinion on the matter. Step right up, $29.99 to come inside and see a 400-pound man eating chicken. Pay getting to see a fat man eating a bucket of KFC. Oh. I don't have to pay to watch that. You just go down to a local town on a Friday or Saturday night. You see it for free. Like I say, this is all my opinions, all my views towards the games which I have experience in playing, and that's all that I can really say. I can help people as much as I physically can, but at the end of the day, I can't stop people from buying what they want to buy. I mean, I'm from Cornwall, Munchies. I never rule that out. I am actually interested to see how many people do decide to buy Fernbus for the console. Oh, gotta slow down. Then you do the Cornwall route, yeah. That's what I mean, like I don't I wouldn't necessarily say that, because I have considered purchasing DLC for this game, but I think for the most part, like I said before, I'll probably end up just playing what the game has to offer to me, and then when it gets to a point of there being not really much to do, I'll consider buying my local route. There's even a sea monster taking down a sailboat as a mastery reward. Hey. I'm not too sure how long this route actually goes on for. Of course, wants me to slow down. Oh, of course. Of course I fail it. I mean, I was literally at the end and I was slowing down. It's just a shame that it happened, but it is what it is. Live and learn, eh? Live and learn. But yeah, guys, like I say, I really, really appreciate you all coming in, spending your evenings here. There will be more Train Sim World 3 streams. I'll try and spice it up a little bit more. I'll get some training done, hopefully, and kind of go from there, essentially, because I do want to dabble with a few different trains and a few different routes here and there. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, whether I failed it or completed it, it doesn't really bother me. I enjoyed the journey up to that point. It was fun getting the train up to that speed anyway, and at least I got to experience that. But it is what it is. But like I say, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you coming in. If you did like it, please leave us a cheeky like. If you're new here, subscribe, turn that bell notification on. All that good stuff. But yeah, guys, thank you for coming in. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your evening, stay safe, and I shall catch you all in the next one.